Hey guys, this is Owen with Seek Outside. Today I want to go over our standard stoves and our U-turn stoves. So right here I have our large standard stove and our large U-turn stove. The real big differences between these two stoves is going to be weight, right? So this guy is going to be about a ½ pound more than the U-turn. However, the U-turn can be a little bit more finicky to set up. And when I'm saying U-turn, the real difference here is when you see I have the large standard stove right here, I have a front, a side, a back, and a side. On the U-turn, I have a front, and then I have a continuous side of titanium foil that goes all the way around. So that equates to roughly about a ½ pound difference. And that goes through the medium U-turn as well. We also have the Cub U-turn, only available as a U-turn stove. Now, both stoves are made out of titanium. This large stove right here uses a 3.125 inch pipe. So as you can see, the damper versus the U-turn damper is a little bit bigger. The U-turn damper is a 2.5 inch diameter. In smaller stoves like this, the size doesn't really matter as far as the flue goes. So you really will only notice that this will burn a little bit hotter when it's really going, when it's really burning. So then we have the U-turn here. Again, a 2.5 inch pipe. That equates to some weight savings as well, as you save about a ½ ounce per foot of pipe you have. The U-turn is a little bit more difficult to put together initially, as the stove uses this continuous titanium foil. That's a little bit harder to install, but once you get it burned in, titanium remembers its shape and it becomes a little bit easier. I would say on average, it's really only about an extra minute to set this guy up. The last true difference between the standard stove and the U-turn stove is really packability. The standard stove is a little bit more of a bulky package, as everything is going into one bag, while the U-turn has what we call a stovepipe storage tube that the side goes into, the legs go into, and then the top, the bottom, and the front go into a separate bag. So the U-turn is a little bit easier to store away in a smaller backpack, as you can separate it up a little bit more. Both of these stoves are great options. They're both going to warm your tent equally as well. Again, the standard's a little easier to put together, a little bit heavier, and the U-turn's a little bit lighter, a little bit more difficult to put together. So I hope this was helpful. Go ahead and email us at info@seekoutside.com if you have any further questions, and you can check out our website, seekoutside.com, and go ahead and give us a follow on Instagram and Facebook, and just have an amazing day.